you're new, what it do? I hope you become part of the cute crew. It's free to subscribe. We are talking about today about stigma against women, and it's ridiculous the things that people, especially males, believe in what women are. It's just trash. And I've heard it, seen it multiple times, and recently, within the years and within recently now. So I'm going to talk on it. Number one, emotionally imbalanced. How in the heck do you think that a woman's able to sit up here and run circles around you doing multiple things, raising, rearing children, cleaning the house, taking care of the husband, and still be able to go to work and do a 9 to 5, and still be emotionally intact a lot of times, and not emotionally imbalanced? How, no, if we were emotionally imbalanced, we'll be able to do it all. That's ridiculous. The woman gets the short end of the stick all the goddamn time. I swear.
Phew! What a day!
Oh, great, you're home. Now you can help me with the baby.
Oh, gee, SpongeBob, I'd love to, but I'm totally beat from work.
And we constantly, nothing we do, we always get talked down about. And one of the things I always want to throw is about emotion. Everyone has emotion, whether you're a man or a woman. And the thing is that, yes, women have their once a month thing that is hormonal, but everyone gets tired and gets wore out. And besides the hormonal thing where we are still able to do despite us, we've been doing it for centuries. Woman is not emotionally imbalanced. It's just you being weak and being misunderstanding a woman over and over again about that. It's very immature, to be honest. How do you think your mom was able to do it? You thought she was emotionally imbalanced, taking care of you? Maybe you need to talk to her. There's plenty of women that are emotionally intact, emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, and you're not. So please stop with this stupid ignorance. If any man says that to you at any time in your relationship, there's something wrong with them, not you. Don't be gaslighted. Don't let men gaslight you into this bull crap. It's housekeeping. Men want you to be able to cook, be able to rear children, just be barren, have children, and that's it. Women were not placed on this earth just to be your incubator. Never have, never will be. Be mad about it. Don't care.
Somebody help me!
So there's some women out here that's perfectly in a relationship and they can't cook at all. There's some women out here that are not able to bear children whatsoever and can't cook and in a perfectly healthy relationship. It doesn't matter what you are capable of in that aspect. It's all in a matter of finding the right person that fits you for what you are able to do. If you don't want to have children, then you can find someone who feels the same way. There's other men out here that don't want to have children, and you can be with that person. Or there's someone that is okay with you not having children and doing other options. There's plenty of couples out here that are thriving and doing just fine and have gone through those same situations and doing just fine. Don't let anyone gaslight you and think just because, oh, you're not a big old housekeeper, you can't cook, that you can't be in a healthy relationship. And some people out here that go out to eat every dang day and thriving. So it's ridiculous to sit up here and think that a woman needs to care for you like a slave. And that's what we were made on earth for. Society has really, really got us messed up. That's because that's what they swear that's all we good for. We did all these rights to show you that we are capable of doing more than just have children and be a housekeeper. But yet you still put us in this category. And it's very disrespectful to our intellect and what we're capable of doing. Well, society puts you in this place and there's nothing you can do about it. Low-key, yeah. Because we're still stuck with the children. If we cared about them, we'll keep them while the deadbeat is on doing his damn thing. But should I get into that? No, maybe that'll be another video. Submissive. Now, just because you're a man doesn't mean that the woman's supposed to be submissive to you. You have to be worthy of being submissive too. That's the thing that you seem to not understand. And a man thinks that, should I say man? Because a real man wouldn't do all this. A male will sit up here and think all you have to do is bring money and that's it. He has done his whole job. That's the thing that I don't understand. From back in the day when you are a provider, you were more than just a provider. You just thought of her provider and money and that was it. You thought that was all that you had to do. You got to do way more than just be a provider, especially if you're talking about being submissive. You have to be able to wear the pants in the relationship. Now, if the woman's wearing the pants in the relationship, how in the world is she going to be submissive to you? Let's be for real. Especially you're a person that brings the pants with holes all in it. Now, you bring holes in the dang pants when I gave you the pants to take over, then we got a problem. I ain't gonna let you have these pants no more. You messed up. It really blew my mind. There's nothing wrong with being submissive to your man, but are they worthy? If you're not worthy and you still want to be in a relationship, you have to probably take that your woman's not gonna be submissive to you because you don't fit the criteria.
You need to leave!
They be blowing my mind. Just because I'm a man doesn't mean because you're a woman you do everything. And I'm the man, I'm just gonna sit on my ass and not do shit. That has never been the scenario. That's never been what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do a heck of a lot more than just that. Than sit on your butt and be lazy. Never. You're supposed to help rear the children. You're supposed to help around the house. If it's not inside the house, you're supposed to help outside the house. And if there's nothing to help outside the house, then you need to help doing things inside the house. When I say outside the house, I'm talking about landscaping, washing and detailing the car, etc. There was never, back in the day, in the 1950s, where a man just only sat on his butt and not do anything, and not help rear the children, or put clothes and change diapers. They were involved. Yeah, there was some deadbeats that were doing, the opposite, but we're not talking about the toxic ones. We're talking about doing it right. A woman is weak-minded. So it's funny that they all think women are weak, but then they get mad at the ones that are strong-minded. So which one is it? If you think all women are weak-minded, then why are you getting mad at the ones that are strong-minded? Stop lying. So they get so bad. I'm one of those strong-minded women that they can't stand. I can't stand it because I'm not budging on my thoughts. I've already made up my mind, and I have facts to back it up. Not budging. Well, she won't listen. She ain't like, you didn't listen to me. I gave you facts, and you cannot rebuttal them. Why not? I'm waiting.
2,000 years later.
Okay. Move along. But anywho, not all women are weak-minded. I do understand where that scenario comes from. A lot of women get wrapped up in the lust and get blinded by love and just my man. Girl, that man ain't worth a thing. Like, why? Nobody wants me because my girl, let him go. It'd be so irritating to see this over and over again. Women allowing men to take advantage of them the way that they do. When they show you who they are, and then they get comfortable thinking that you're not going nowhere and treating you like crap. Some of the things I would ever let a man do to me, that some of these women do allow, and it's horrible. But not all women are like this. Now let's be for real. Every time somebody, especially males, see women with children without a father, they automatically think it's the woman's fault, that she is fatherless. You never put in the equation maybe that she's divorced. You never put in the equation maybe he passed away. You never put in the equation maybe he's a manipulator, because plenty of them, 90% in my dang opinion, are manipulators, and only 10% that got some dang sense. Sit up here will plan the whole entire pregnancy. They wanted the child. They wanted this. They wanted all of this. They were supportive during the whole entire relationship. They told their family, all that. And then once the baby gets here, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know how many times this happened to women? Too dang many. There's even instances where the man was supportive, they were there, they understand that they were going to be there for the woman all throughout the pregnancy. Instead they've been cheating. I know you heard that one. Oh, they were there supportive through the whole entire pregnancy, was there being supportive to the woman, but they told the family. And then as soon as the baby get here, oh, he don't know who she is, and that ain't my baby. I have seen it in my personal life. I've seen plenty of stories with other people's associates, and we've seen it on TV, on parental court shows, and all that stuff. This really does happen in real life. They really be doing shiesty, evil, manipulative things on a daily. And nobody holds these manipulative men accountable. We need more men holding these males accountable. They picked up on some toxic ways, and no one is holding them accountable. They're not going to listen to a woman. Women have been saying it for centuries. 35 plus women are undesirable. Now, I guess Samuel made this popular, but isn't low-key something that men have really thought in their mind? And that is not true. There's plenty of men that still will love and be with you and want to have a relationship with you. That is absolutely absurd. Now, will it be a meaningful, loving, caring relationship? I don't know, but all people of all generations and ages are having that problem right now. So, but regarding your age, no, you don't need someone exactly at your age, or, it all depends. I didn't say for you to go rock no cradle, but it's them thinking that you're undesirable. It's bull crap. A lot of women, you won't even know what the heck their age is in the first place unless they told you. Or show evidence. Always show the license. Some of these women be lying to you. But anyways, it's like, I just don't understand why some men just don't seem to get it. That there's a lot of you guys that are manipulative and put women through the ringer, regardless of all the tactics they put in place to not be with someone who's toxic, and a lot of you guys are. And for you to gaslight and say women are this, that, and third is absurd. Like, please. And then women have been complaining about this for decades, for centuries. And finally, I see a little bit of leeway and understanding, because this needs to be put out, because the 20-year-olds are really being affected by this, and it's really getting really bad. Like, we can't have our generation continue in this direction. And it's crazy how a lot of men, when they ask for something, things change. And I don't have a problem with men pointing out toxic women and having certain laws and things like that change. For example, men not being able to get child support back, or getting women to go to jail or have to pay money back for them lying about parental tests. Like, they're not an actual father, and then they find out for 11 years. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. So that I don't mind. Like, that should have already been put in place a long time ago, because of so many women have been doing it. Like, how are you just not going to sit there and tell the father, like, that's not his actual child? That's disgusting to me. But for you to, like, think of the child. Like, that's what blows me. But anywho, like, when a woman talks about the things that she needs to have done regarding, pregnancy, for example, or, being hard and things like that, they don't listen. Women have complained about abuse and, the way that males are, and there's barely been enough movement for this to change. It's only instance by instance. Why can't we just fix it as a whole, like you do for men's situations? Women constantly get the short end of the stick. Another, women cannot be leaders. There was actually men out here saying this stupid crap. Now, I know when, like, Hillary was trying to run, this was said a lot back then, and they really was not trying to have a woman in office. Now, I don't understand why U.S. people are so ignorant to sit up here and not know that there's been plenty of women leaders. Oh, a woman can't be leader because she's hormonal, because she's too emotional. There's been plenty of good leaders in all for centuries, all the way back to BC. Like, are you crazy? There's been kings and there's been queens everywhere. Some of them part of color. But anywho, in China, in Japan, in Asia, in Africa, in Europe, all have had women leaders, and good women leaders at that. Some of them have even said that they were the most prosperous and abundant during their era, during the time that they were ruling. So for men to put this on, to say this on social media, comment, and keep perpetuating this bullcrap, just feeding the society BS. Women, don't believe this crap, please. Because, like, I did not know that a lot of people really didn't pay attention to other cultures. Like, y'all be in this U.S. bubble and really don't be paying attention to things like that. Like, that is not true. Nowhere near true. And I hope that I found some articles to post about these queens in other countries that's been prosperous before our time. And matter of fact, I think it's time for another one. We need one here in the U.S. Now, this one is racist based.
Wow, racism.
Angry black woman. Let's talk about it, right? Quick, let's talk about it. Now, I am very much aware, but for some reason, y'all want to keep on just brushing it off, that black people are the most mentally ill. And the reason why is that we're always on survival mode. That more so than others, it depends on your environment. Here in the South, you had to be very careful. In my day, when I was growing up in the 90s, it was very much more racist. Was raised in a racist city, so you can't tell me otherwise about how racist it was. It's gotten better, but it's still here. And all it did was, racism it never went away. It just was more covered up. They just do subliminals and small stuff instead. It's always there. It's always there. It's always been there. So you'll be going about your day, and you'll always be reminded that you are black. Okay? Countries and other countries don't understand and have to deal with it. That's definitely a U.S. thing. Yes, there is racism in other countries, but nothing like it is in the U.S. So, with that being said, because all black people do have to deal with some type of oppression and things like that, of any type of bullcrap. For a matter of fact, a lot of males talk down about black women, to the point where all society in other countries think that we're all angry black women. That's what they expect from us. And true honesty, we have a reason to be angry, because we've done nothing but try to rear and take care for a good majority of us, our people, and rose up to defend our people and defend our men, even though some didn't do a good job with the way the men have been raised. I am aware of that, of how they coddled them because they were so afraid about police mentality on them, and sheltered them from real world instead of raising them to be a good stand-up man, to be a good husband. But even with all that being said, women have a huge impact in the black community to keep it afloat. And our generation right now is tired. We're tired of being the front and speaking on helping the black community, and they self-sabotage, and they also talk down on women. There is no other race that does that but black people. Women prefer to be with black men, and black men prefer to be with black women because we understand the racist bullcrap in the world. Other races don't, because they don't have to go through what we go through every day. They don't have to look at people side-eyeing you and look at you a certain way just because of the picking of your skin. They don't have to go through that. And some of them, because they don't care to understand, don't. So a lot of us women do have a chip on our shoulder. We don't mess around that much because we have to have a strong mentality about ourselves and not be taken advantage of. Because we have to push harder than most because we got to keep on upholding the society bullcrap that has been placed on us. No one's ever said it, but I said it. That is the facts. You got oppressed. Oh, you're whining, you're crying, and blah blah blah. I spoke facts, and I left it there. Do what you will do. And I have one more. All women are thots. Now we know that all women are not thots, but a woman can have 2 children. Now she's a thot. Like a woman can sit up here and do just the smallest things, and she's automatically a thot. We know in society that women have so much more pressure on us about any and everything to not be perceived a certain way. And I'm not here I don't go to status quo. I don't go with society BS. And I am totally not with the status quo of any of it. I go by the beat of my own drum. And it does get annoying and off-putting when you're constantly considered something for just being you. Now, if you are a person that does casual, sex, that's fine. But you shouldn't be considered a thot just because that's what you do. Me personally, I don't think it's a thot because you do. It's just ridiculous. And a man or a woman shouldn't be like this. She shouldn't be promiscuous and this, that. Yeah, she shouldn't be a thot, but like some things she's not even being a thot about. She let you know that she didn't want to be with you, that she preferred to be with somebody else because you caught feelings and she just wanted to have someone with friends with benefits. But you're the one who caught feelings. Oh, she's a thot. Or, I just want to. I just like the girl rejected you and don't want to talk to you. Oh, she's a thot. Because she don't want to talk to you? There's plenty of fish in the sea. I'll throw you back. And you're mad. So you're calling me a thot. It's just a respect factor. At the end of the day, there's not a lot of respect for women. They think we're weak. They think that we're not capable, we're weak-minded. We're not capable of doing anything. We can't be leaders, but yet we're the most educated black women. Are most educated. We're making more money than the men this day and age. And I just think it's just males that are butthurt and don't like the way things are right now. But it's crazy how they were the main ones who started all of this by leaving households for women to raise on their own. So now they had to go and make money the best way they knew how, and that's what made most of the women the most educated. Remember, you guys, you're beautifully, wonderfully made. Only you can make that change. I see you guys.